Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today we'll discuss about Kaladan project. Okay, what is Kaladan project and its importance to India. So before we start, do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of every video when I upload it. So let's begin. So what is Kaladan project? Okay, so Kaladan project is a project between India and Myanmar. So first you have to know that Kaladan is a name of river which is in Myanmar. Okay, this project is named after that river. This is a part of India's Act East policy. I think you know what is India's Act East policy. Act East policy means giving importance and increasing collaboration with the eastern neighboring countries of India. Okay, so this Kaladan project is a multi-modal transit transport project. So what does it mean that multi-modal transit transport? This means there will be multiple mode of transit system in this project. Okay. Later we see in the map how this includes the multi-modal multiple transit systems. When this project will be completed, this will connect the northeastern states of India. I mean the seven sister states of India. Okay, with the rest of India, the mainland India. Presently, we have connected the northeastern India with Siliguri corridor, but when it will be completed, we will have another path to the northeastern India. Okay, so basically in this project, India will develop two ports. One is in Sitwe, another one is in Paletwa, and a road from Paletwa to India, Mizoram in India. Okay, and one says SEZ. SEZ means Special Economic Zone. It will be situated in Sitwe, Sitwe town. Okay, India will develop it. Okay, so when we go from Kolkata to Sitwe port, it will cover nearly 540 km sea route, and then from Sitwe to Paletwa, okay, from Sitwe to Paletwa, it will cover 158 km of river route, and then from Paletwa to Mizoram in India, here it will cover 129 km of land road. There will be a 4-lane highway and it will go by the land route. Okay. So let's quickly go to the map. Okay. So you can see this is our India and this is Myanmar. Okay. Here this is Kolkata, this is Haldia. You know there is a port in Kolkata and there is another port in Haldia. Okay. So we will connect this Kolkata and Haldia with Sitwe via sea route. I already told you that this will cover nearly 540 km, and then from Sitwe to here is a town called Paledwa. There is a sea, there is a river. You can see here. This is a river. I'll show you in another map where you can see it properly. Now see this Sitwe. From this Sitwe, we will go through this river and reach Paledwa. Okay, and from Paledwa to this is Mizoram. From Paledwa to Mizoram, we will connect this route via a land road. Okay, let's go to other map. Okay, so this is India, and here this is Kolkata, and here this is Haldia. Okay, and this is Sidwe. So from Kolkata to Sidwe we will connect it via sea route, and then from Sidwe you can see the blue line here. This is the river, this is the Kaladan river. Okay, so from Sidwe to Paledwa we will go via river route, and from Paledwa to there is a place in Mizoram called Jochao Chua. Okay, maybe pronunciation will be different, but this is the Jochao Chua. Okay, so from Paledwa to Jochao Chua there will be a land road. Okay, this will be a 4-lane highway, and in Sidwe port India will make a special economic zone. Okay, yeah, this is a simplified map of the region. So you can see this is Kolkata. There is a port in Kolkata, and somewhere here Haldia port is there. So we'll connect this to Situ Bay. Okay, you can see properly how it will look like. Okay, so let's quickly go to the timeline. So when this idea first came, the idea first came during our Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee in 2003. Then after 5 years, we came to an agreement with Myanmar in 2008. It took 5 years to make an agreement with Myanmar. Then see, then what happened? Then again 2008 to 2015 we have a big delay in the project. Why this delay happened? Because of, there is a economic crisis in 2008 and 2009 financial year, and some years after that. So that time there was an issue in allocating the funds, and another issue was there to related to the tender issue. Okay, tender issue and contract issue, which company will be given the contract of this project. There was some issue regarding this, but in finally 2015 government allocated the funds for this and declared that the project will be completed in 2019. But as of September 2020 the project is not yet completed. Now there a question arises, why Myanmar, not Bangladesh? If you see in the map that if you want to go to the northeast, this is India, okay, and this is Bangladesh, okay, this is Bangladesh, this is Bangladesh. So if you want to go from West Bengal to northeastern states of India, we can just make a road through Bangladesh and then we can easily reach northeastern states, right? So why can't we do that? Bangladesh government continuously rejected this plan of India, okay, so that's why it was not possible to make a road via Bangladesh, or they even they were refusing to give access the Chattogram port to India. That's why it was not possible to use Bangladesh and we have to choose Myanmar. Okay, so let's look at the benefits of this project. So firstly, it will reduce the distance of farmost northeastern states from West Bengal, I mean Kolkata. Okay, so for an example, you can see Kolkata to Long Tlai, this is a place in Mizoram. If we go via Siliguri corridor, it will cover a distance of 1880 km. But if we go there via Myanmar, it will cover only 950 km. So there will be a reduction in distance of 930 km, which is very huge. It will reduce the cost, it will reduce the time, obviously. Okay, and another benefit will be we can bypass the narrow 22-kilometer length Siliguri corridor. So what is Siliguri corridor? I think you know what is Siliguri corridor. So this is Siliguri. Okay, this is Siliguri. This is the India-Nepal border. This is Indo-Bangladesh border. Okay, so this distance from here to here, this distance is only 22 kilometers. This is very thin. So just think, if we engage in a war with China from Ladakh to Arunachal Pradesh, we share a very long distance border between India and China. Okay, so what if China tried to disconnect this or block this? Then what will happen? Will be completely disconnected with the northeastern region. So that's why we needed a second option by which we can reach the northeastern region. That's why this project will be very much important for India's defense. Okay, and again one more thing, that it will help India to counter China in Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal region. So how it can counter? So if you can see in the Indian Ocean region, China is actually encircling the India. China is actually encircling India. China's string of pearls policy. string of pearls strategy. In this strategy, China is making ports encircling India. You can see here in Indian Ocean region, there is an island here in the north of Andaman Nicobar Island. This is called Coco Island. Okay, this island is called Coco Island. This island actually belongs to Myanmar, but China has access in it. Okay, so China is using this to express its presence in Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal region. And then in Chattogram port, China has access to the Chattogram port here. Okay, in Sri Lanka there is a port called Hambantota. China has its access in Hambantota airport for 99 years. Okay, then in Maldives, China is increasing its presence in Maldives. And here in Djibouti there is China's military base in Djibouti. So if you can see, China is encircling India in the Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal region. China is also making a port here, developing a port here. Okay, this Kiakpao. Okay, China is making a port here in Kiakpao, and one special economic zone is also being built here. Okay, so if you can see, China has presence all over this region. So if we make a port here, so we can pressurize China in Bay of Bengal region, and we can make a better surveillance in the region. Okay, so with this project we are making 2 ports in Myanmar and 1 highway there. So definitely it will develop the area, develop the whole region, and it will create a number of jobs. When we develop this project in Myanmar, it will be a good sign of diplomatic relationship between Myanmar and India. It will deepen the relationship between India and Myanmar. Okay, so lastly, I'll hope that in next 1 year the project will be completed, and the whole project will be fully operational, so that we can get the access of northeastern state to this shortest route. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, do share this video with your friends, and do subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of every video when I upload it. Thank you.